Yeah, I've noticed in Jamaica lately, everyone's been scrambling in like large queues to get this free Kentucky Fried Chicken meals, man. You know, this is what they do. They're going to like poor neighborhoods in America where it's predominantly black people, and like places like Jamaica where people don't have any like money, and like instead of opening up fresh food like shops and stuff like that where there's health, they're opening up all like fast food restaurants with all this chemicalized chicken and messed up meat that causes all sorts of havoc to the endocrine system and all sorts of like health issues. So anyway, here's something to think about. Listen to this. Under the title, How McDonald's is Making Us Sterile. CNN reported recently under the title, Junk food loving young men have lower sperm counts than healthier eaters. Researchers say burgers, fries, pizza and high energy drinks impact testicular function in young men. New research suggests specifically the sperm counts for men who typically eat Western meals of high-fat foods were 25.6 million lower on average than the counts of men noshing on fish, chicken, fruits, vegetables and other more prudent foods, a new Harvard study found. Your sperm counts are being lowered, man. Do you think this is like coincidence? These people are scientists, man. You're getting targeted. Seriously. According to the World Health Organization, our normal sperm count is 39 million or more per ejaculation. Consumers of a Western diet, processed red meats, chips, fried foods, potatoes, snacks, pre-packaged foods, high-fat dairy, high-sugar drinks, sweets, have on average a slashed sperm count 25.6 million lower, while those with healthier diets such as the Mediterranean diet, fruit, vegetables, fish, beans, extra virgin olive oil, healthy grain, small amount of meat and dairy, showed an elevated sperm count, 42.8 million or more. Pizza, chips and red meat increases oxidative stress on cells, while healthier foods are more antioxidant and associated with high fertility. It's rubbing out your sperm, guys. It's rubbing out your sperm. You know what I mean? Just step back and have a little look at what's going on. You don't give out stuff for free. Nothing's free in this world. So they're giving out this like free rubbish food. And you're having all these links to like low sperm count, and some ejaculations have no sperm in it whatsoever through the reports, the scientific reports that are going on. Jamaicans, man, get back into the kitchen. Seriously. You know, mate, you know what I mean? Like, cook up your yam and banana, your rice and peas and all that type of thing. Because they're poisoning you. They're poisoning you, man. Listen to this now. This is chemicals, right? You have to remember chemicals, once they're in your system, the body does what it does. And it changes your hormones depending on what the chemical's doing inside of your body. Now all these chemicals in this food, what do you think's going on, man? It's like all sorts of stuff can happen. Listen to this bit. Is our food making us gay? DC as compelling evidence. We have demonstrated that more than any other American demographic, black babies are born with a complex cocktail of chemicals in their blood. The chemicals are the very ones feminizing males and masculizing females of lower species and we know that these chemicals also disrupt the endocrine systems of humans as well. A huge body of data reports P. negricelli demonstrate that developmental exposure, bloody hell, I need to put my teeth properly in. Developmental exposure to low BPA interferes with brain sex differentiation process with enduring effects on brain structure and function. Prenatal BPA exposure can even reverse sex differences in brain morphology, function and behaviour, thereby reprogramming a male brain to show female typical behaviour. Prenatal exposure to PCBs, as we saw above, defeminises and masculinises the female neuroendocrine system. DT, phthalates, atrazine, etc. All these gender-bending chemicals mix in black blood to an extent that they do not in other groups in America, and our food is the main source of these chemicals. With so much gender-bending chemistry running through our veins, how's the world could Black America escape having a gender-bender crisis? Sorry, I messed that bit up too. How in the world could Black America escape having a gender-bender crisis? Yeah, man, too much chemicals in the food. It's messing with the gender. I remember when I was a child, and as like a young youth growing up, you hardly seen any black homosexuals walking around, really. Not to that, they were like more of an oddity. Now since like 2000, coming up now, there's like loads and loads of homosexuals around that are black. Out of nowhere. And I'm like, nah man, it's got to be the food. It has to be. There's something in the food that's messing with the hormones. You know what I mean? So they've done loads of tests on this. Shown that this is science. This is science, mate. You can't argue with the science. The tests are being done. You're being targeted. Trust me. And gender bender crisis we do have. When historian Alan Berube, every year up to 2001, asked his students what they think of when envisioning a gay man, the response was always the same: white and well-to-do. For a long time, gay was an affluent white thing in America. But when the 2012 Gallup poll revealed its results, we learned that now non-whites are more likely than white segments of the US population to identify as LGBT. Specifically, poor blacks and Asians are more likely to be gay than whites. African Americans made up the largest individual percentile of LGBT at 4.4%, Asian 4.3%, Hispanic 4%, white 3.2%. Between 2013 and 2017, Hispanics took and consistently held first place in terms of largest percentile. Nevertheless, the black adult LGBT population grew to 5.0 in 2017, while the white adult LGBT population was only 4.0 in that year. Whites now consistently registered the lowest percentile group. Such a wide pendulum swing from rich white thing to poor black thing cannot be considered a natural phenomenon or organic process. And when we now consider all the gender-bending chemicals that poison the blood of black and brown people due to the deliberate targeting of Black America by the US government and allied interests, this state of affairs makes much sense. Chemicals, man. Chemicals in your food. Go back to normal food. Go back to cooking. Try and get yourself fresh food, vegetables, all the good stuff, man, that we used to yam back in the day.